Hey guys, what's going on? It's Flashfire, and before the video gets started, I just want to say I'm going to be making only 2 videos a week from now on, Wednesdays and Sundays, until summer starts, because I gotta get all my school stuff. You know how that is. Anyways, today's video is going to be on my Iron Man collection, which should be really cool. It includes many different Iron Mans all throughout Infinity War, Endgame, and the recent Iron Mans. And I even have, I think, a couple that are from farther back than that. But first, what we're going to take a look at is my little module here. This was mostly from the Hall of Armor Iron Man set. This base piece was, and these 2 modules are, along with this. But this was from the extension, which is really cool. And on this side, I have the jet booster from the Benatar set, as well as the jet booster from the expansion set. And this is the least interesting section of my Hall of Armor at the moment. But right here, we have some of the little pieces that I had in my Hall of Armor that I just put in its separate places because I didn't feel they fit anywhere else with what I wanted to do. So, you guys probably know most of the pieces here. We have dummy right here. We have 3 little modules here that have just a bunch of tools on them. Here we have the blender. And here, this was from the extension pack as well. It has the hamburger. And inside, it didn't have anything in it. So I put my War Machine helmet. I put it in there right now because I do not have the War Machine torso or legs. So once I get those, I'll be able to put them on display as well with the rest of my Iron Mans. But other than that, here are all my suits. This is my bigger version of the Hall of Armor compared to what we have in the base set. So taking a look at the first armor, let's move this down a little bit. So here we have the Mark 1 armor. This armor came in the, I believe, Endgame Iron Man Hall of Armor set, and it's a really nice figure. It has the newer Iron Man helmet, which actually works with this model, and it's got a bunch of dust printing on it and built together printing to make it look very messed up because he made it from a box of scraps. And here is the Mark II that came in the extension pack. This armor, I don't really like the helmet because they use the newer helmet, which doesn't make sense. Because it should have the older helmet on it that can flip up. That would have been awesome. But I guess you could use a Warden Machine helmet and it would be the same. But it just, I don't know. It's interesting. And then this empty spot, it's going to be my Mark III once the Iron Man Ironmonger set comes out this summer. And next here we have the Iron Man Mark V Suitcase armor. This is a really nice armor that came in the same one as the Mark 1. It came in the Hall of Armor. And this one over here, this is the Prime armor. And this has been the armor that's been all over 2021. It's been in all the Iron Man sets, pretty much, that aren't from the MCU. And it's not a bad armor, but it's not the best either. Next up, there's a little display right here where it has a cheeseburger and it has his hot rod on it. I just put that in the middle because it kind of looked cool. Add some variety. And here we have the Bones suit. This suit also came in the Hall of Armor and has very nice printing all around, and it looks really cool. This next space, this is where I will be putting the War Machine armor once I get the torso and legs for it. And next to that, this is the Iron Man Mark 47 from Homecoming. It was so hard to get this figure. I got it on eBay in a pack of 3 for, I believe, $20, $15-20. It was crazy. You can't get this figure for cheap anymore, but I got it. And this next spot, I want to try and get the rescue armor to put there, the Mark 49, I believe, which would be really cool to have, but right now I don't have it. And these next 2 armors, they're the most seen recently. This is the Mark 50. It's been in a lot of sets. It was in the Benatar. It was in the Hall of Armor set. And it was in the Sanctum Sanctorum set, I believe. And this next armor was only in 1 set. It was in the Avengers Compound set. and it's pretty similar to the Mark 50, just with gold accents everywhere. So that is my main module of the Iron Man Hall of Armor. But I also made a little MOC. Before we get to that, here's Tony Stark at his little hot rod. Kind of cool. This came in the extension pack. But as I was saying, here is my little extension to the Hall of Armor. So I made this little part. It's kind of cool. It has a bunch of little details on it. So first, taking a look in the box, I used to have my War Machine helmet in there before I got the other box, but it just has like a little golden trophy in there, and it has a little tile piece. Just cause. Over here, we have an extra torso, as if Iron Man's building another suit. He's just having his parts laying around. Back there, you can also see another pair of legs to go along with it, just scattered around his workspace, because it's pretty messy. And here, we have a reference to Iron Man making the new element to put in his arc reactor, and that's just sitting on this table. There's a beam going through it all the way through this wire into the table, which is cool. The table's got some cool details. I put the little micro figure of Ant-Man here from the Avengers compound. I thought that would be a cool little nod to the Quantum Realm suits. As well as if we take this piece from the Hall of Armor set, we can take off one of the displays and actually put it right here, as if it's like a pop-up hologram display. Now looking around here, we have a little staircase that leads down from his main house to the basement area, but you can also just pull it off right here, and it's got a little flat piece underneath, so it just slides under, and it hooks onto these clear pieces right here, just like that. Over here, we have a second one of the modules, because there were two of them throughout the Hall of Armor and extension pass, so I just put one right here. And over here, we have a little Avengers A tile, which is really cool, just to represent the Avengers there. And the coolest part about this, if I take 4 modules from the Hall of Armor, let's say I just take these 4, I made it so that I can pull this up and I can pull this back piece off, and the modules just slide in right here. So you just put it in right there, just like that, and you can display 4 suits in this little area, which is awesome. But you have to take these parts off. Forgot about that. But those aren't big pieces. They just come right off. And then you just put it back on here, close everything up, and boom, you got 4 suits right in there. On the side, I also added the ladder that came in the Hall of Armor for a little extra detail on that side. But on this side, there are clips. So the rest of the armors that can't be displayed in the center can go on the sides right here. They clip right in, just like that. Boom. Now you have all your armors, and since this thing bends so easily, you can display it however you want. You can put your armors however. It's pretty cool. And 2 armors that I forgot about are the Igor armor and the Hulkbuster, the second version of the Hulkbuster. Let me get those right now. And here they are. They're the biggest Iron Man armors. This one, I would say, neither of them are really to scale, but that's the best they could do to fit a minifigure in. You can actually put a minifigure in here, and also one in here. If you lift this up and then pull that down, you can put one right on there and then fold it back up. One more thing with my little display model, you can put this little centerpiece right here and put it right in the middle, and it spins on an axis right there, which is really cool and adds a lot of detail to the center of the room. And if you want, you could just toss all the little extra bits all around just to have more detail in the little model. I used most of the pieces from the Hall of Armor and the extension, because I thought that would be the best color palette to use and it'd be the most accurate around. But I also added a bunch of gray and light gray pieces of mine to make the actual middle of the MOC, just to make it look pretty cool. So this is my model of my Iron Man Hall of Armor. I'm going to hope to make this a lot better in the future once I get more pieces. But for now, that'll be all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. All my reviews that I haven't put out yet are going to be out really soon. I've just got a lot of work I'm doing. So hope to see that very soon. And I'm going to have some cool videos out. This summer, there's going to be a lot of cool Marvel sets coming out, I believe. So I'll see you guys when I get those. I'll put up some cool videos you can watch. And thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. One more thing I wanted to say before the video ended is that thank you for 370 views on my leaks video. That means a lot. It really helps out the channel and helps me want to make more videos for you guys and get more sets to review. So thank you guys for that. Keep liking the video. Keep telling your friends about them and watching. Just thank you so much. I'll see you guys.